But one of the issues is not only how we translate any of these thoughts to physicians and nurses and healthcare providers, but how we get the information out to the public. The public is kind of an interesting biphasic group of people. You know, there's those who are very health conscious, who are searching for information, who are hitting all the websites and newspapers, and this is a captive population, but we have to make sure they're getting credible information, because you can get lots of information in various places, and we need to be able to provide very credible information. I'm a volunteer for the American Heart Association, and we make very, very clear, as best we possibly can, that all the information we provide through the American Heart Association is based upon science. And I know the Vulnerable Plaque website is also very much keyed to the evolving science, keeping the physicians up to date on what the evolving science is. So for the people who are concerned and are looking for information, we have to be continuing to steer them to the right places where they're going to get information which is valuable, at least what we think is valuable. That's one part of the population. The other part of the population is really the challenge, because these are the people who don't understand, aren't getting health messages, are smoking, are eating the wrong things, are not exercising, they're obese. You know, the huge problems we have right now in this country with obesity and diabetes and smoking, these are all preventable risk factors that are not controlled well right now, and again are going to be leading to the next wave of the cardiovascular epidemic over the next 10 or 20 years. Look at what's going on in our teenagers. So our teenagers and young adults need to be getting better health messages. Our ethnic and racial minorities in inner cities, where there's incredible risk factors: hypertension, diabetes, overweight, lack of exercise, and smoking. We're not getting information to those people. So here we need some very basic, fundamental mechanisms for delivering healthcare messages, and many of them are not going to be going to websites. We need to be getting into the communities through more effective community programs, perhaps through community centers, perhaps through churches or other places of worship, where maybe only one member of the family goes to a religious service during the week, but that might be the person who also makes dietary thoughts about the family, and maybe also makes healthcare decisions as well. So we have a lot of work to do in terms of educating the public in the areas of risk factors, and in doing so, I think we'll be able to get the message out to them that some of them may be in a very highly vulnerable state for stroke and heart attacks.